cast a Grand Cathay replay. Fine. I'll do it. Fine. Fine. Anti-Kaiju versus RTK's Tids Demon. Grand Cathay versus Warriors of Chaos. I love Kaiju. I do love Kaiju. I hate Cathay, but I love Kaiju. I'll cast a Cathay game here and there, because some people like them, even though I think they're a poop faction for poop people who play poopy, stupid Jade Warriors with their stupid stats and stupid everything. And you know what? I'm not even going to cast it. I'm not even going to cast this game. I'm leaving. No. Jokes aside, let's do this. We have 2 Onyx Crowmen, a front line of Jade Warriors, a back line of Peasant Longspearmen defending 2 Crane Gunners, 3 Iron Hail Gunners, and then an Astromancer on his compass for the free bound spells. We have an Alchemist with Plague of Rust, and then Zhao Ming with his Dragon Breath attack and his Burning Van Brace's item. On the other side, for Tids Demonin and the Warriors of Chaos, we have 2 Armored Chaos Trolls, though one is overextending right now, taking a bunch of free damage. He does need to back off. Plague of Rust lowers his armor just as Peasant Horsemen are going to charge in. Aside from that, we have Marauders with great weapons, 2 Chaos Warriors of Khorne with dual weapons, though they are both already dead. 2 Feral Manticores, some Chaos Warhounds in the distance, and behind me, more Chaos Warhounds that are already routing from Onyx Crowman. A beautiful Burning Head from Archeon the Everchosen goes straight through the Grand Cathay lines, routes off an Iron Hail Gunner, curves through another one, and a Crane Gunner. And the Manticore diving in is also going to route that one off, so 2 of the Iron Hail Gunners are already out of here. But man, the Warriors of Chaos are down, because the Crane Gunners straight up killed both the Chaos Warriors with dual weapons. Iron Hail Gunners killed off an Armored Troll, and just feels right now. Now, the Crane Gunners are starting to fall back. Much like the Skaven, Grand Cathay does get a very large lead early, and we'll see if they can hold on to it. Now, unlike Skaven, their units are actually really fucking strong, and Skaven units are out like nobody's business, but it's the same principle. If the Crane Gunners can get shut down, then this game is back into even state. Dogs pile onto these guys, do maybe route this Crane Gunner, though Onyx Crowmen get a rear charge onto them, and a nasty Dragon Breath from Zhao Ming goes down. Little Searing Doom trying to disrupt some of these other Crane Gunners. And the dogs are holding for now. Onyx Crowman still trying to route them off, but 1 Crane Gunner is gone. All 3 Iron Hail Gunners are routing. Now, they might rally in the distance, because Chaos doesn't really have a ton of mobility out and about to catch them. 1 Chaos Knight is peeling away from the main fight. Maybe they can be focused on running down these Iron Hail Gunners and Crane Gunners, making sure they don't come back at all. Archeon is dueling Zhao Ming. Zhao Ming is actually a pretty bad duelist, so Archeon should body him. Should is a key word. But with Iron Hail Gunners and Crane Gunners coming back, going to shoot at Archeon, this could be a bad time for him, as maybe... Oof, Plague of Rust 2. Anyway, Zhao Ming might just be trying to hold him in place while these ranged units get their work done. But the Iron Hail Gunners are derping out. They can't seem to find a place to shoot, and Chaos Trolls are after them. Just trying to disrupt him, just trying to buy Archeon the time he needs to fight Zhao Ming. Chaos Feral Manticore is rampaging. This entire side of the Chaos box, Grand Cathay box is falling apart, but the Chaos Knights go AFK. They need to chase down all these guys. Chaos Knights, go! Go, Chaos Knights! Iron Hail Gunners and Crane Gunners still trying to punish Archeon while they can. Zhao Ming holding on. He's like, please! Please shoot the tiny horseman! But Marauders get back here, and they will once again stop these guys from firing for a little bit, as Peasant Longspears beat up on Armored Chaos Trolls. Chaos Warriors with dual weapons of Khorne. After they suffered so much damage in the early game, I'm surprised they're even still here at all, but they are attempting to get a little bit of damage out. Chaos is still down to the balance of power as dogs are beaten up by Crowman, though Archeon will try and bail those guys out. The rampaging Feral Manticore is routing off some stuff, chasing them down as they should be, and these Chaos Knights are still forgotten. It hurts so much! The Tactical Reserve Chaos Knights, please go do things! Randon's Thunderbolt coming out, the bound one from the Astromancer. Gets a little bit of damage on those Marauders with great weapons, but the Manticore and Archeon and these Marauders are going to try and shut down the last couple ranged units that Grand Cathay has. Archeon has taken a lot of damage over the course of this game, though. He's not feeling so hot, and Zhao Ming comes in for another attempt at him. Remember, Zhao Ming has another half of a health bar he can heal up from those burning Van Braces of his. And the Chaos Knights are back. They instead plow into the main fight, and they get hit with a bound Combat Casadora, taking a little bit of poke damage, but they are not concerned about the Crane Gunners in the trees, and they're not concerned with these Iron Hail Gunners that are creeping up on Archeon. We'll see if that comes to be a mistake. Never mind, as the Chaos Knights now start to run out there. Maybe they'll deal with these guys. The Iron Hail Gunners miss most of their volley onto Archeon. A very lucky turn of events for the Lord of the End Times. But he'll take it. He'll run up, and he immediately routes them, though Crane Gunners will start poking in at him from the distance. Chaos is proving rather tenacious as their regenerating trolls are starting to rejoin the fight yet again. Archeon gets charged by Zhao Ming. Zhao Ming does a cool little slithering animation, but Archeon will be joined by his troll soon, and then he starts to turn around, wants to take the fight with Zhao Ming, but Zhao Ming takes off, wants nothing to do with this. Both Crane Gunners are back in action. Chaos Knights get hit with another Plague of Rust, so they're currently running down some Jade Warriors and not really taking any damage that the Plague of Rust could affect. Archeon's going to run over and deal with more Iron Hail Gunners. Peasant Horsemen try and get over onto the Chaos Trolls. I think they're maybe just trying to rout them with their low leadership. Not like Peasant Horsemen can actually do much damage to the Trolls. And Chaos's front line is still here. As the Chaos Knights appear to need new orders yet again as they get poked down by Crane Gunners a little bit. Terror rout in from the Chaos Trolls. Heal cap is within sight, but Archeon charges back into combat. Zhao Ming. Crane Gunners are poking away at him a little bit, but he's going to take the fight to the Iron Dragon. The Armored Chaos Trolls are back. They should be running back to help Archeon any second now as Archeon, pops Slayer of Kings, so he's up to 870 weapon strength. He is bodying Zhao Ming right now. The Grand Cathay front line is starting to fall apart. Chaos Knights are going to run back and deal with those Crane Gunners, and the Chaos Knights in the late game will probably be uncontested. Just looking around, there's not enough stuff to really stop them from running shop over everything. So if Archeon kills Zhao Ming, the Chaos Knights can carry the rest of this game for him. And he is doing good work on Zhao Ming. Now his Burning Van Braces will proc after 2 more attacks, I feel. And then he'll get a big surge of healing. So we'll see if that has any real effect. Iron Hail Gunners trying to fire in. Crane Gunners also firing in. And the Armored Chaos Trolls are thinking about routing yet again. A Plague of Rust is out onto Archeon once more. But Zhao Ming is just missing a lot. That's his main problem. His animations, all of the dragons of Grand Cathay animations are messed up. There's that free heal we were talking about. Armored Chaos Trolls once again onto the Crane Gunners. Chaos Knights streaming down from above, and I think Grand Cathay is doomed at this point. I really don't think there's that much they can do. Unless they somehow manage to kill Archeon. But Zhao Ming's just not it. He has 50-50 for melee stats and 580 weapon strength. But, like, that whole fight, he just never hit Archeon. Like, never, ever. And I feel like that's the problem with all of the dragon types of Grand Cathay, is their animations feel really fancy, but they also feel bugged. Like, they maybe don't land correctly. Like, if they're aiming at something that's right here, they'll do, like, a cool swoosh, 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 and then they'll attack, like, here. That's how it feels, because they just often don't ever get any hits in. Archeon gives a nice Searing Doom onto these Jade Warriors as his Chaos Knights try and fight it out. They are taking a lot of damage at this point. Zhao Ming turns to fight Archeon yet again. Archeon's at 1700 HP. I think he did take a little attack from Zhao Ming there. That time. Zhao Ming's trying to get out once again, supported by Onyx Croman. Oh, we still have some Crane Gunners. We still have some Iron Hail Gunners firing in every so often. The Armored Chaos Trolls are near their heal cap and still taking some damage, still routing yet again. The Chaos Knights are also pretty wounded in all the trades. Both sides have a lot of tattered units off on the flanks, but Manticore shatters the Crane Gunners, routs the Iron Hail Gunners, routs the Peasant Long Spears. Leaves Grand Cathay mostly with just their 3 casters, none of which are really good melee combatants. Jade Warriors will try and fight it out. And the last ranged unit of Grand Cathay is trying to get any meaningful volleys in at all before the Manticore comes for them too. Another breath attack from Zhao Ming does a little bit of damage to Chaos Knights, then he rear charges them. Still just not doing any damage to them whatsoever. It's 1800 value, which is pretty nice. Archeon's getting good side shots on him, and he already used up those Van Braces. Does not have any more of that healing for himself. Manticore charges in. Archeon's also after him. And the Jade Warriors are still trying to fight these Armored Chaos Trolls, but doesn't look like they're getting too much damage out. I wonder if they have Formation Attack on, which they shouldn't. Formation Attack doesn't actually give you the melee defense buff. It says it does. That is a lie. Formation Attack does nothing. You should always turn it off. You should always turn it off. Because look at all these Jade Warriors just not participating in melee combat that it could be. And it's for an alleged melee attack buff, melee defense buff that they just don't get. You can try it yourself. Load into a game, turn it on, turn it off. Melee defense doesn't change. At this point, Archeon's just trying to wrap this up, put down Zhao Ming. Down's power is against Grand Cathay at this point, and I definitely agree. The Iron Dragon has not been able to carry. And as he maybe routes, army losses will probably hit. And that should be GG for Chaos. Good games. When I play Cathay, I still really prefer the Shugenin Lords. Because I feel like they're cheaper than the Dragon Cousins, and they're just not... They're not nearly as janky. They get their job done. So for Kaiju, a flat 1800. He didn't get any more value since we last checked in on him. Astromancer and the Alchemist did okay. Crane Gunners both did fantastically. Chroman did okay. Jade Warriors did okay. Iron Hero Gunners struggled to get their value. They didn't have a lot of time to shoot. A really good Burning Head took out a couple at the start of the game. Peasant Longspears did fine. Tidsdemonin, Archeon, the hard carry he usually is, 3,800 value for him. The Chaos Knights lost some orders here and there, but overall did well. The Chaos Warriors with dual weapons got wrecked. Armored Chaos Trolls are just a consistent presence to constantly support things. And then Marauders and Dogs supported a lot, so GG's to them.
Roar. Subscribe, yes, yes.